Second half, you came out there and kind of got the crowd and the team started. What was your mindset?
Just wanted to go out there and play with energy in the second half and just try to pick the team up, pick the spirits up. That's what the second platoon was trying to do at the start of the second half.
What did Coach Cal tell you in the locker room?
Just that we needed to pick it up. We came out slow at the beginning. They came out hitting shots, and we can't come out like that. We need to come out with more energy.
Coach said he would have been happy if you guys lost this one today. Are you buying that?
Yeah. It would have been a big learning step for all of us. Show us that we have to come out there and play hard all the time.
What was halftime like?
Just saying that he's happy it was happening to us, and we always just pumping each other up, just telling them we just need to get more energy out there on the court.
What are the lessons learned from this game, the most important takeaways?
Just play with energy all the time. Go out there and play for one another, play as a team, and just try to have energy all the time.
Did you specifically come out of the locker room trying to provide some of that?
Definitely, just trying to pump everybody up, including myself, and just tell everybody that we got to go out there and play hard, go out there and play for each other, and just play with a lot of energy.
Trey, do you think a game like this prepares y'all more going into the Kansas game? Was it a good test?
It was a good test for us. They came out and they was hitting shots and we was going through a little bit of adversity. We couldn't hit anything, and then second half we came out and played hard, played as a team, and played with a lot of energy, and that's what we needed to do with the whole game.
What can you attribute not coming into a game like this with a lot of energy? What can you attribute that to?
I don't know, just guys' mindsets. But second half we turned that around like we needed to, and we made a positive out of it.
You had that sequence with the three and the steal and the dunk, which was more pleasing to you?
Probably the steal. Defense is a major key to Coach Cal and what he wants from us, and it just gets the team hyped, gets everybody energized and stuff like that.
Talk about the way your unit played on defense in the second half, especially.
We just try to go out there and play with each other, talk a lot, and get down and guard them, and just try to hold them to as little points as possible.
Trey, you probably already answered this, but what was the difference between the first half and the second half?
Energy, and just going out there and playing for one another.
Have you thought at all about going back home Tuesday night?
Yeah, it's been on my mind. It's going to be fun. I get to play in front of family and friends, so it's going to be a good time.
Can you imagine what it's like for the other guys playing against waves and waves of fresh players?
Tiring, and they probably don't like it because you got 5 guys coming in, 5 guys going out, and it's a continuous thing, and we just wear the other team down.
Dakota, you were kind of asked to fill in for both platoons at times. What was that like?
It was pretty different. I was out there much longer. There's one point I had to come out. I said I couldn't go for that long because I was exerting all my energy. But, I just went out there and competed.
Dakota, it looked like in the first half they really took it hard inside against you guys. Did that surprise you some?
It did, because Coach told us, most teams are going to beat us off of the three-point line. But they're a good team. And, the first half they punched us all in the mouth, and we just came out the second half and competed.
Tyler said that you guys took too many threes in the first half.
Yeah, I think that's what they stressed at halftime, that we're not that type of team. I think we took 14 or something, he said, by halftime, and we had to get the ball inside, and get more offensive rebounds.
It seems so obvious that you guys have so many big guys use that, yet you get away from it sometimes. Why does a team get away from using that?
Sometimes it's the big's fault because sometimes we post outside of the box, and they're stressing, the coach staff's stressing us to get in the paint so they can throw it to us. And if we're not in the paint, they're not going to throw it to us. So we have to just get deeper position.
What about Trey coming out to start that second half?
Trey started off with the three and the dunk. It just got us all excited, got the crowd into the game, and I felt like the team just gave up from there.
Cal said you all needed a game like this. What did you all learn from this one?
Well, we learned the same thing we learned from last game. We have to keep it going all the time. We can't take plays off, and we just have to, keep energy up and just play hard.
3 games into your college career, you got to go get a top 5 team like Kansas. What do you think about that? So early in this thing to play that kind of competition.
Well, I just can't wait to play. We're all excited for the game, and we'll see what happens.
Is the game against Kansas the kind of thing that just kind of brings a different level of play out of you guys?
Hopefully, because we're not playing that well right now. We don't have enough energy defensively, and we're just going to try to, go out there, lock down defensively, and see what we're about.
Do you think that's a game, though, that you guys get up for more because it is against another top 5 team in a big arena?
Oh, most definitely. Everybody will be a little more pumped, ready to play, and it's just, a big game. Everyone's talking about it, so we can't wait to play.